This has been an extraordinarily difficult time for many people in our institution, of course, in Oregon and throughout the US and in the world. I was just giving a talk this morning to surgery. It was Surgery Grand Rounds, and I put up this picture of this beautiful tree that's up on a mountaintop, and the sky is kind of stormy, and there are big winds, and the tree is bending. And I feel like that's a kind of a little bit of what I've tried to do is I've tried to think about what my roots are. What do we know? What are the best practices? What do we think are going to be the needs based on prior studies, including of other pandemics like SARS and MERS and Ebola? And we do know that sadly, healthcare workers who are on the front line, who are at risk for being exposed to these, illnesses, are at significant risk for anxiety, for problems with sleeping, possibly for depression, and that these kinds of psychological symptoms may not go away if people continue to feel very vulnerable and if they don't feel supported and helped in terms of their recovery. So we wanted to roll out a consult service so that leaders could contact us and we could talk with them about what they could do to help support individual employees and their teams. We now have maybe done 9 consultations. People are so diligent about trying to preserve PPE that they feel guilty about taking their PPE off to go and drink or eat something or go to the bathroom. And so we actually had some feedback from on the nursing side that they're trying to tell people, you can take a break. You need to step away, get something to drink and eat. It's okay to take the PPE off. It's all right. We have enough PPE. And there's this level of guilt and anxiety that defies information and reassurance. And I think some of that is just that we're all so disciplined. We all have such integrity about wanting to do the right thing that, I mean, it's the standard thing that you see in nursing and in medicine, of people sacrificing their own well-being on behalf of patients or behalf of their colleagues. And so kind of trying to chip away at that a little bit, and give people permission to go to the bathroom. I mean, I've been saying this for years. The importance of paying attention to these needs because you're not going to perform well. So I think in some ways we're kind of bumping up against that more of this sort of guilt about taking care of yourself. Recently, I've been hearing another emotion. I've been hearing people being a little more grumpy or irritable. And that's all right. That's part of the stress response too, right? Just noticing those feelings, naming them, and then sort of wondering, what do I need to do? What do I need to kind of deal with what I'm feeling right now? I think peer support is something that could make a big difference in the months to come, and because we can't, not everybody needs to go see a psychologist or a social worker, for support. Sometimes it's just good enough to have someone like you reach out and say, "Hey, I understand you were on a tough rotation, or it's been a tough week on service. I don't know if you know I'm a peer supporter, but if you'd like to talk about it, I'm here." And we hear anecdotally that that means a lot to people. And even if you're not formally trained as a peer supporter, you can reach out and provide that, right? We're all capable of supporting each other. It doesn't require training. So yes, I feel like we're all part of a caring network, to look out for each other during this time.